talk. You know what it is? Hey, how y'all doing, man? What's good with y'all? Hope everybody's good, man. Happy Friday to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. So look, man. So I came across a video. Now people out here hating, saying that Playboi Carti's trash and all this stuff. So we're going to get into that, man. Before I get into that, I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, you know where to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers over 13, 14, 15, 16,000. And yes, I am the King of the North. Let me know what king you from March 23rd. That's next week. My very first live will be on this page. It's going to be a battle rap event. If you like battle rap, tune in to see me versus J Dev. Yes, and it's going to be classic. All right, so let's get it. All right, man, this comes courtesy of Marcus at Work Media. You know what it is. So let's get it, man.
Blogs and the YouTube.
There's no obvious diss to Drake, but he's talking shit, and I know how the internet works. So let me be clear, Kendrick is not dissing Drake, in my opinion. But the internet works that he's alluding to shit that, people keep like, no, Kendrick's over your head. Yo, he's talking about people telling, he's talking about people pointing out. No, he's talking about Drake's lawsuit. That's how the internet's gonna take this. Okay, bro.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. I love it. I love it, man. He wasn't saying, none of y'all was saying this when, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. None of y'all wasn't saying that. None of y'all wasn't saying that. Everybody was all, yeah, give me a hug, give me a hug. That's it right there. That's the one. He's, yeah, he came at Kenny on that joint. It's like Akademiks screaming, yeah. Now all of a sudden, it's like, yo, I never seen nothing like this. It's like whenever Kendrick does something, I feel, you know what? I ain't gonna talk too much. I'm gonna talk at the end. So let's go.
Playboi Carti announced that he was about to release his highly anticipated album, I Am Music. Before all of this actually got released at midnight, your boy Akademiks, he apparently communicated with Playboi Carti, giving details about the soon-to-be released project. Okay. In his little rant about the Playboi Carti album, he mentioned a feature from Kendrick Lamar. Let me play it. This is what he said.
Mighty Eli says, you think the boy will go around too if Dot talk crazy on the drop tonight? Well, I don't know if Drake or Kendrick is on the album.
Dude always lying. He's always lying. Like, come on, bro. You know. Why do you always gotta lie? Like, I don't understand it. He just lies so much. Like, man, listen, let's keep it going.
And I wouldn't confirm if I didn't know. But if there's anybody who would be of that ilk on the album, are they popping shit? Is it directed at one nigga? No. Will people take it like it's directed at one nigga? Maybe. Somebody said, why does Carti hate Drake? Carti does not hate Drake. Carti does not hate Drake. I asked him why he wasn't on the final version of No Face. I'll probably share it with you another time. But I got explanations. After the album drops, I will say certain other shit that'll fill that out, but not now.
So a lot of people took...
I'm telling you, this guy works extra overtime for Drake. He works extra overtime for Drake. Even if Carti had a problem with Drake, you are going on record and saying this as if you know for a fact. Like, you know for a fact. Now let's play this out real quick. And you could tell me whether you think Carti has a problem with Drake, right? So I believe Carti is signed to A$AP Rocky, right? So if he's signed to A$AP Rocky, or if he's his artist or something like that, A$AP Rocky has a problem with Drake. He's on a song with his biggest op. Everybody that's on his album is Drake's ops. Now, Drake has a lot of ops, but that's everybody on his album is ops, right? Drake's not on the album, but everybody else that's his ops is on the album. He was on a song with Drake called No Face, and he was taken off the song. So, what we talking about here? So how can you say we have to err on the side of, so he's all of this, but he's still cool with Drake, but all this. Now, I'm not saying that they're beefing, but I'm just saying you have to ask yourself, is he really cool with this dude? If all of this is happening, I don't think so. Let's keep going.
That information and started posting in the blogs and the YouTube. It started going across the internet streets that Kendrick and Playboi Carti has a feature on the up-and-coming album. You got people that are pissed off about it, people that are loving it, people that is saying, hey, this is great. But the most important thing what people was noting is, due to what Akademiks said, it sounded like it was more shots coming out about Drizzy, which of course people are interested in.
The paddock is flooded, but way over budget. I lose it on tour.
And that's the thing too that y'all gotta understand, right? If Kendrick Lamar, this is what, because I seen a piece where Akademiks was saying he was pretty mad, saying, "Oh, people, this is Carti's time, this is Carti's time." But you were the one that actually said, you were the one that told everybody that Kendrick was on the album. You was the one. So you got to understand, nobody knew. Nobody knew. I don't think his name is even on the list of features, but nobody knew. But you introduced, or you opened your mouth and told everybody that he was on the album. Now everybody and their grandmother is going to flock to that album because they want to hear what Kendrick got to say. Whether it's this or whatever, it don't matter what Kendrick's doing. They want to hear what he got to say. And if you out here saying, oh, well, I'm just saying, I think this is Carti's time and I can't believe that Kendrick will take his shine. No, dog, you was the one. And I think that was the reason why Kendrick did that on purpose. He made it so this way, none of y'all would know he's on the album, but you had to be the guy who spoils it and then try to be mad about it afterwards, which is crazy to me. I never understood that. Crazy.
I would have said fuck you too, but you knew that the list was full. Having it my way like Usher, dog. Red and blue diamond like Usher, dog. Up score on you.
Yeah, let me pause that real quick. So I don't want that joint to get.
It's like Rucker, dog. I'm sore because I got it out the muscle, dog.
Kendrick, buddy, friend, good old pal. Let me get this straight. You claim that Drake is a bad father, yet you go and do a song with the Muhammad Ali of all bad fathers. Wow. You accuse Drake.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this girl here, she's very, 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 very toxic when it comes to this issue. And I think that she's incapable of having a coherent conversation without her being biased about things. You know what I'm saying? I think that she's one of those people that be looking for something wrong. You ever met a person like that? You do everything right. You work at a job and you do everything right. And everything's immaculate. And your boss come in, not saying she a boss, but your boss come in and they looking, okay, look good. No, wait a minute. There's a speck of dust right there. You gotta get it out. Be like, where? Right there. You don't see it? You don't see it? Right there. Right there. Be like, no, I don't see it. It's right there. It's a big piece. Speck of dust. Right there. Go get it out. That's her. That's her. She looks for any and everything to try to complain. To me, like, if something's good, something's good. Just because you like Drake don't mean that you gotta hate everything Kendrick does. That's just what it is. And we all know you're doing this because you want to meet Drake. And he's probably going to meet you eventually because you're a nice looking girl. I ain't gonna lie. She's very pretty. But he's gonna meet you. He's gonna meet you and he's gonna give you your mouth, and that's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, you're gonna leave. You're gonna be out here complaining about that. Mark my words. He's gonna meet you in the mouth, and then next thing you know, you gonna be talking about how he's not paying you no mind and all this stuff. Like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Of running to Atlanta whenever he needed a check balance. Yet you've now run to Atlanta, 2 times. 2 times in a year.
Actually, it's 3 times. This is what I mean by these people don't really do no research. So you saying he ran to Atlanta. So now Kendrick needs Atlanta? Wait, so who else? Let's just say who else was that? Also, it was Future. So she may be saying he ran to Atlanta twice. But Sis is not from Atlanta. All his songs is number one, they're not from Atlanta. Like, this is what I mean. Like, pay attention to these people because this is what they do. Pay attention.
Here 2 times. Kendrick. You, sir, have a Pulitzer Prize in hypocrisy. You are one top-tier hypocrite. This is some elite manipulation.
Well, he did say that he was a hypocrite. So that didn't mean nothing because he said he was a hypocrite in a certain setting. He said he was a hypocrite, not because what you're saying. But he said that, I don't mean nothing. That's nothing. But again, people like her, they go out their way because people like her are very narcissistic because what they do is they want people to hate on them. It's like they want to be infamous, not famous. They want to be infamous. So she'll go online and she knows she's going to get all this hate comments. But the thing is, her version of hate is like a version of love. If people stop talking, if people stop hating on her, she's going to do something even crazier for them to hate even more. People say, oh, I'm not worried about you. You ain't nothing. She's going to go out her way to do even more crazier stuff and say even more crazy stuff so people could come and flock to her until she gets checked. Then once she gets checked, then it's going to be something different. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they do. This is what they do. You got to pay attention.
You're doing here, Kendrick. And your fans, they're all like, yeah, he's got a song with Playboi Carti. Oh, it's going to be the best thing. And here I am, excited to use your own words against ya.
So although a lot of Kendrick fans like the collaboration and the features on Playboi Carti's album, you got some Drake fans or some Kendrick haters that got a thing or two to say about the collaboration. They felt that he had to run to Atlanta in order to get a check.
So Kendrick Lamar's supposed to be on Playboi Carti's album, right? And these Drake fans talking about Kendrick D. Lamar gotta go to Atlanta for a check balance. See, y'all Drake fans really do be in the trenches because are y'all well? You think that Kendrick D. Lamar, who just had a #1 album with nobody but LA features on there, gotta go to Atlanta? If you thinking that Kendrick Lamar is asking for a feature, then you really are unwell. Like, y'all Drake fans will do anything to convince yourselves that that man from Canada did not get his ass spanked so bad and left nothing but the barrettes on his head. Y'all can't take a L, and y'all over here just saying some crazy ass shit. And since we on the subject, Kendrick has the chance to do the funniest shit. Y'all say y'all mans was holding Atlanta down. It'd be funny if Kendrick come and take that shit over too. Talking about son, Kendrick needs Atlanta. No, it's more so Atlanta needs Kendrick. But it's really wild that y'all thinking that Kendrick D. Lamar is somewhere asking for a feature, let alone in Atlanta.
He's being a hypocrite because
That is 100% facts. Oh my God. Shout out to her, man. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all really think that Kendrick Lamar needs a feature? Kendrick Lamar, the biggest rapper in the world, he needs to go to Atlanta? Like, you can't be this dumb. I swear to y'all, bro. I've never seen nothing like this. This is hilarious. Kendrick Lamar needs a feature. He's a hypocrite. Oh my God, bro.
Playboi Carti has been known to, I guess, be an abuser of women. I'm not for sure about that, but that's what they're saying. And he doesn't take care of his own kid, which is one of the morals and integrity pieces that Kendrick stands by.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold y'all hand when I say this. All 3 verses from Kendrick, trash. And you know, it's what to be expected.
Oh my God. That's how you know he didn't even listen to it. All 3 verses, he didn't have 3 verses. Yo, this is crazy. He did a hook, and the other one, I believe he just did the ad libs, and he did 1 verse. All 3 verses trash. All right, dog. Okay.
Considering that these two do not mesh together, I don't care what nobody says. That album, I'm not even gonna give a critique on that shit. All of that album was booty. It just goes to show this individual cannot do anything now unless he's dissing Drake. Motherfucker got on there doing that weird ass voice he's always doing. That shit just did not sound good whatsoever. But just give it a minute. Wait. They're gonna try to make it seem like those 3 verses were the verse of the fucking decade. Just give it a minute.
So
Like, he didn't even listen to it, bro. You didn't listen to it. You just admitted that you didn't listen to it. Like, you just admitted in so many words. You didn't listen to the album. But yet and still you out here saying that this is what I... All right, man, we gonna get out of here. We gonna get out of here. Gonna get out. I'm telling you, man, just like people be waiting for reviews and reactions, people be waiting to critique and actually say certain things about Kendrick Lamar. And I think that a lot of people out here, they love Kendrick, but some people have the disdain for Kendrick because he beat Drake. And it's like, even if Kendrick could come out with the greatest verse or the greatest song ever, which would be Not Like Us, and dudes would say it's trash. Like, the greatest diss song of all time is Not Like Us. And dudes are literally out here saying it's trash. That's trash. That song is ass. It's so ass. I can't believe that people like it. It's trash. And it's like, but yet and still, you'll tell me that Nokia is fire. Grown men. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Grown men is saying Nokia is classic. Grown men, like adult men, like tall, grown men, is actually saying they actually vouching for Nokia. Thugs, street dudes, they call themselves street guys. They are driving around with their seat all the way back like this, with their hand on the wheel like this. Like this. And they saying that Nokia is classic. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? This is what I mean by, bro, like, you can't listen to these people, man. This girl Porsha, bro, she's a piece of work. I'm telling you. But thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. You know what it is, man. I'll see y'all. Peace. Bye.